talk about guns. Why is it that there's a gun shop on almost every corner in this community?
Why?
Tell you why. For the same reason that there's a liquor store on almost every corner in the black community. Why? They want us to kill ourselves. Who is it that's dying out here on these streets every night? You have to think, young brother, about your future.
Look, yo, situations arise, I gotta stay focused, I notice. Can't walk with a chip on your shoulder like somebody owes. Shorty strapped to the 4/5 in this land of soldiers. It's either that or forfeit, it's manhood to the vultures. And mommy's in the room screaming, ay carajo, ese Giuliani un diablo. But I ain't understand that shit till they threw 40 hollow tips of Diallo. Will follow the blatant fix in the midst of Satan's shadow. My fate, like the first time I was given a gun in the wrong hands. That's a fact when you live in the slums. Drive-bys, hit and runs, a child dies too often. Niggas killing for funds, they grew up with poor sense. But when you poor sense, it's hard to come by. Liquor's still poor when somebody's son dies. And it rains while we cry for God, there's no response when. But it's cool.
And I won't let that bother me, cause this is what I'm gonna do. Ain't no time for losing, gotta keep it moving. Ain't nothing changed, if all my kids it's gonna be the same. Death is the only guarantee, so gotta keep it moving. Ain't no time for losing. Mama said what I'm working for, prepared for the future that won't exist. And God's got his plan and he's watching me. And I believe, but it's like she don't realize. And every time I try to tell her that we ain't gotta live like this, she opens up the Bible and tells me that we're living in the last days, and that's why. And it's not that I ain't trying to pay her no mind, but when these bills are due, this problem money don't line up with the bills do. And what the bills do is constantly remind you that. And I got one shot to try to make something out of nothing. So when I work, you can feel it, you can hear it, you can understand that times are hard, yeah. But it's cool, and I won't let that bother me, cause this is what I'm gonna do. Ain't no time for losing, gotta keep it moving. Ain't nothing changed, if all my kids is gonna be the same.
Old me.
Death is the only guarantee.
I don't smoke stoves like I used to. Hopping in the hood with the coke. Users, movers, dope abusers, catch the stove. Boosters, those shooters, the low Rugers, tote Lugers. Hope here is useless. Most losers just don't wanna juice us. Face to face with them, won't see nothing worse. To be a has-been, you gotta be something first. They tell me time flies when you having fun, but tends to drag when you having none. Get the grabbing a gun, jacking for funds, bags and a blunt, or continue to pray to Christ until the passion comes. I'm just bobbing and weaving, back on the wall. Come from where I come from and you adapt to the war. I'm just a product of the environment that I am in, where water's not vitamin. Underdog trying to win shit.
But it's cool, and I won't let that bother me, cause this is what I'm gonna do. Ain't no time for losing, gotta keep it moving. Ain't nothing changed, if all my kids it's gonna be the same. Death is the only guarantee.
I'm young, Latin, and good looking, and I call it like I see it, baby. Cause one thing about me, I'ma tell you what I think whether you wanna hear it or not. Cause you're not gonna get bullshit from me. Nah. I'm a businessman, an entrepreneur like Rockefeller and Carnegie. And in my time, a geek motherfucker like Bill Gates. That's right. They all did it themselves, fought the odds, and made a fortune. So why can't I? Like them, I got a product. I sell it aggressively, and I make money. A lot of it. It doesn't take advertising to sell my product, because it pretty much sells itself. It takes brains to make money survive in this business.